Namaste. I'm happy to introduce my new publication, Ayurveda Shatamanam, Ayurvedic Centum 108 Practical Ayurvedic Teachings. And this can also be called as micro lessons for mindful living, which presents a new approach in learning Indian knowledge systems, especially Ayurveda. What does it basically contain? As mentioned earlier, it contains 36 micro lessons, just covering just one page, and it has 108 Ayurveda inputs with special focus on the Dinacharya portion, the daily routine, daily healthy routine. And then the inputs are from the traditional source Ashtanga Hrdaya of Vagbhatacharya, Sutra-sthana, chapter 2. And basically the sentences, the content, 108 sentences are in Samskrita, both given in Devanagari and Roman scripts. English translation of all the Samskrita sentences are given, and exercises, assignment, answer key to the exercises are all provided for these 36 micro lessons. And then who are the intended audience? All Ayush professionals, Ayurveda, Yoga, Unani, Siddha, homeopathy professionals, teachers, therapists, students can all get an authentic introduction to the fundamentals of Ayurveda. It will be helpful particularly for Ayurveda students in the first year. Youngsters can try and learn new things. Middle-aged people can understand about better way of lifestyle. Seniors can learn this and then pass on the inputs to the children and grandchildren, and people who know Samskrita but not Ayurveda can use this book, and people who know Ayurveda but do not know Samskrita also can benefit from the book. Basically, anyone who wants to learn the fundamental, critical, important inputs of Ayurveda can make good use of this book. And then the prerequisite to use the book: knowledge of Samskrita is desirable but not mandatory. You can even learn Samskrita through this. And important prerequisite is a commitment to complete the 36 lessons in 36 days, sparing just 10 to 15 minutes to cover one lesson each day. Also, an open mind to learn a new, healthy, traditional, indigenous Indian lifestyle, and then to learn a few Samskrita sentences and thereby Samskrita get a gateway or an entry into Samskrita language. And what do these 36 lessons contain? So in part 1 there are 28 lessons which speak about Ayurveda Dinacharya from the morning till evening. What should be the lifestyle? What are all the activities that can help cleanse, prepare, optimize, calibrate our body, mind, senses? So those healthy daily routines, they're all prescribed, and also the mental preparations to face various life situations on any given day, all the attitudes, values, principles that we need to follow, all that is discussed about the Dinacharya, the daily routine, in 28 lessons in the first part. In the second part, which is of 8 lessons, it covers the fundamentals of Ayurveda, the Vata, Pitta, Kapha. How does a Ayurveda physician diagnose? And all these fundamental Ayurvedic inputs about the basis of Ayurveda, they are covered in 8 lessons. And of course, there is a third part in the book that contains the answers to the exercises given as part of each of the one-page lesson. So this is the typical way, typical page or typical lesson among the 36 lessons. It will look like this. So there will be 3 sentences that speak about one particular topic. So on waking up in the morning, you will see Swasthaha Ayushaha Rakshartham Brahme Muhurte Uttishtet. Swasthaha Ayushaha Rakshartham Ratri Bhojanasya Jirnatadika Chintam Kuryat. Swasthaha Ayushaha Rakshartham Shaucha Vidhim Kuryat. So all the sentences are given in Devanagari, their transliteration, translation, also explanations are given, and based on that a short exercise is given for which the answer key is given at the end of the book. So to learn this, to pronounce this, so and to understand the principle herein, you have to just spend 10 to 15 minutes a day and work on the exercise also. All that put together will take only 10 to 15 minutes of your time every day. And with regard to pronouncing the sentences, you may have a query. No, I don't know Samskrita. Even though it is given in the Roman script, I don't know the language. So it's difficult for me to pronounce the sentences on my own. For that, the YouTube rendering is there. The video has been made with each of the sentence, and the correct, slow, clear pronunciation is given, which you can see along with the description of this video. The link will be provided. You can click, listen, and also study each of the lessons. Anytime you can repeat these sentences and learn. Of course, if you find the pronunciation too slow, you can make it the rendering faster by using the YouTube facility, where it provides methods to fasten the pronunciation, also make the pronunciation faster. And of course, many Ayurveda acharyas, they have positively recommended the book. So Professor S. Venugopalan of Shri Ayurveda, Jayendra Saraswati Ayurveda College, Chennai says, I've never seen such a wonderful approach and format in 25 years of teaching experience. This book has presented the subject so lucidly in Samskrita, while also explaining the poetic Ayurvedic text in prose form. All of these attempted without compromising the quality and volume of the contents present in the original Ayurvedic text. And Dr. P. Narayanan, Superintendent of Government Ayurveda College, Nagarkovil, Tamil Nadu, also said that I have gone through the publication. I have found it to be fit for publication and helpful to introduce basic principles of daily regimen and moral ethics as advised by Ayurveda. The few exercises at the end of each lesson, which runs up to a page, will ensure proper understanding and review of the lessons. The language of the booklet is lucid and easy to understand for general public. So these are the views of the experts, and I want to add just two disclaimers. One is that this is just a starting point of Ayurveda. So this is an appetizer. So to get a full experience of Ayurveda, you have to build on from this learning and enter into the further, deeper, serious study of Ayurveda. And second thing is certain daily prescriptions of using certain herbal products for applying in the eyes, the nose, etc. Certain applications, they are prescribed. So one should go to a proper Ayurvedic physician in using those herbal prescriptions. Get it because the physiological or the health condition of each and every individual varies, but the fundamentals, details, principles of a healthy Ayurvedic traditional Dinacharya can be learned when it comes to putting it into practice. With regard to usage of certain herbal prescriptions mentioned herein, one should take the guidance of a trained Ayurveda Acharya or a doctor. And then, as you can see, all the 100 sentences, 8 sentences can be memorized. Competitions can be held based on that. Quiz can be conducted. Short written exams can be, objective type exams can be conducted. And then universities, colleges can consider this as a bridge course material or an add-on material for the existing learning processes that they have as the syllabus. And then, so the final input says, yes, start your Ayurveda journey here. Improve the quality of your lifestyle with inputs, these ancient inputs. Enter the portals of Indian knowledge systems through this. So this Gregorian New Year 2023, this is an achievable resolution. For that, you have to just spend 36 days and 10 to 15 minutes per day, and you can have a sense of achievement. Challenge yourself to learn something new. This is helpful for children to connect with their knowledge roots. This can even be a family activity where all the family members completes this process together. So it is available with the publications department of Krishnamacharya Yoga Mandiram, who have published this. So I welcome you all to learning Ayurveda. Start your learning of Ayurveda and also in Samskrita through this micro lessons for mindful living. Namaste.